guess we're live.
We were alive before the camera started.
Oh.
We've been alive for years, but...
Yes, we have. And since nobody's actually shown up to watch one of these...
But we have watched it
We can do whatever we want.
Yes. Yes, we can.
So. Oh. I should turn this off.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Wow. Well, something happens now that we're here.
Yes. So, it's a good day.
Oh, it's time to start now. It's 8 o'clock.
Yeah, it's 8 o'clock. It's a good day. Actually, it's a great week because we got 2 boxes this week. We actually got our first boxes when we were out of town last week, and they waited until we got back. And then this one arrived yesterday, and this is the Frugal Wizard. So,
spoiler alert. Secret
obvious.
project number 2.
Secret project number 2. It says right on it, Frugal Wizard.
Does it really?
Yes, Frugal Wizard.
I'm old. Oh.
It is not.
I guess the spoiler is out.
If you're afraid of spoilers at this point...
It's not a fear. It's a healthy respect of.
I have no respect for that. It means that you got your head in the sand and you're not paying attention to anything that Brandon has put out. We've had this book for almost 2 months now. People know that the Secret Project 2 is the Frugal Wizard.
See how this is my fault? I don't even know what happened just now. And now she has a knife.
I do have a knife.
Well, this is the book unboxings are a little bit sad for me because these are the months when there's only one box.
There's only one box. Sure.
And we know whose box it is.
No, I'm going to let you do it, and I'm going to read the card this time.
Really?
Yes.
I don't know if I'll have the proper reaction.
You can totally do it.
I work on having a reaction.
You should read the quote.
I'm so ready. Oh, I'm so ready to go. You may call this a silly story. It is. That does not depreciate its truthfulness. Depreciate.
That's a good word.
After all, I am frequently quite silly, but I am almost always truthful wit.
Almost always.
Have all of the lids have had a wit quote?
They have. It's because Hoyd, I believe, is the glue that holds all of the Cosmere together.
Can I hold the knife?
Yes.
The blade part was pointing at you.
Always a Boy Scout.
Safety first. Okay, I'm preparing my reactions.
Okay, Magic Wizard's Hidden Fees. The year of Sanderson continues unabashedly with Secret Project number 2.
Unabashedly.
Hip, hip, huzzah!
Huzzah! Oh, special paper.
They always do the special paper. Yes. Okay.
Oh.
So the first thing on here is the book.
Excellent.
The Frugal Wizard's Handbook for Surviving Medieval England. Grab your robes, get a beard, preferably your own. You have a beard, look at that. And make sure to bring credit cards, we don't care whose. Prepare for a reality warping romp through a medieval England you might almost recognize, illuminated with over 100 illustrations by the magical Steve Argyle.
Magical Steve?
Magical Steve Argyle.
Look how vicious I am with this knife, right when I told you to be careful.
We've had the PDF of this book. That is a great thing that Brandon does. Although he couldn't get us the books on time, he does give you the PDF of what the actual books will look like.
We're fine.
And we're fine. And so we were able to see what this book was going to look like. And it is not a regular Brandon Sanderson read, I feel like.
I'm working on my reaction.
I can tell. But I found it hilarious. I was laughing out loud, and I feel like humor in books is really, really hard to get across well. Most books are drama ridden and will make you cry versus make you laugh, because humor requires subtlety and timing.
Someone's in a lot of book clubs.
5.
Book
That's
club
not the
books
point.
make you cry all the time and are really dry and are full of drama, and funny books are funny. Okay.
But Brandon nails it with this book. I found it hilarious. I listened to it, but in the PDF, there's drawings that Steve Argyle does, and it's of this little like gnome wizard guy, and it's a whole story within the story around the pages of the book. So if you're reading it, you get you get another story along with it. And so I want to go through and read it, physically read it, so that I can get that little story along with it. But I thought this book was brilliant. I thought it was so funny.
Rating this book against Tress of the Emerald Sea. Secret Project number 1.
Yes, Tress. So I gave Tress 5 stars.
See how I withheld the spoiler warning? Because there's no way I can spoil that now. Anyway, you gave Tress 5 stars?
I gave Tress 5 stars. I gave this one 4.
4?
Yes.
After your glowing review.
I liked Tress better.
But this could also be 5 stars. They could both be favorites.
They could, like snow cones.
Yes. Why did you give this 4 stars?
Because it's fairly simple. It's a straightforward plot. And that was... It was pretty... I'm terrible at predicting books.
Okay, there was a major twist at the end.
There was a major twist at the end that I didn't catch.
If I remember our discussions correctly.
That is true.
Huh. Oh, you can hear
the pages separating.
That's so satisfying. Okay.
But like the handbook that he carries around, those are the funniest sections. Is the handbook that they read, that he's reading, that he's carrying around, and he's trying to get his memory back. And so there's that whole component of it. It's funny. It's a funny book.
I have no idea if me holding that up to the camera is useful at all, or if it's just really annoying.
Either.
Don't know. We'll find out afterwards.
What rating did you give it?
I think I gave it 5 stars.
You gave it a higher star rating than Tress.
No, I gave them both 5 stars.
You gave them both 5.
Yes, okay. They are both quintessential Brandon explorations of something awesome and new. Brandon and my second favorite author is Garth Nix. It's because they both spin a tale that, like, no matter the setting, the characters grab you and you're like in the book the whole time.
Yeah.
But they have these fantastical, really creative ideas and settings and plot points.
Garth Nix wrote the Abhorsen series,
Keys to the Kingdom.
So Mr. Monday.
And then a whole bunch of random standalone books that are all very fascinating and somewhat obscure. We get colorful art too.
Yeah. I think that's what's one of the things that I love about these unique books is the artwork that he's done. You don't get that in the mass-produced. So we had a friend stay with our daughter while we were out of town for a while, and I was like, "You should read this book. You should read Tress," but I could not give her this copy. I couldn't give her the fancy copy. And you into the book when you have the different colors and stuff that were on it, and you have the drawings that are going along with it. And so I didn't tell her any of that, but she got back to me today. She finished it.
Oh.
Yeah. And she said that it was amazing. She's like, that book was so good.
I think that it is fair to say that this is not a book.
No, it's artwork.
This is artwork, and it's a collector's item and all those other things.
Yes, absolutely.
If you want to read a book, we can go get a book to read.
Well, I'm getting the mass-produced copy that comes out July 1st. I've already pre-ordered it because that one you can just read. Because that one's
a book.
Yeah, that one's a book, and this one's not. That's a very good distinction.
This is a book that's not a book.
Yes, it's a good distinction.
You don't read this because you read books. This is not a book. This is a special object.
But then how are you going to get all the little stories about the wizards? Because those drawings are not in the mass-produced.
You wash your hands and get white gloves and sit at this table and carefully turn the pages,
yes.
Acquire that story, and then put it back on the shelf.
Yes, that's what you do. Can I hold it?
My turn's over. I hope I gave good reactions. I probably didn't.
I love the embossing. It's so good. And the money. Don't forget the money. Also, we mean your own body, though we don't ask too many questions.
So, boy, I have no sense. Oh, we've been going for 9.5 minutes.
Oh, wow. We've just been talking about the book for 9.5 minutes.
Yeah, so there are other things. There is a Frugal Wizard sparkly bookmark. All that glitters is not gold.
All that
is not gold. Is this it?
Yeah, that must be it. We got a fancy bookmark with Tress, too.
Oh.
And they're super thick.
I'm trying to make a floppy noise. Oh, it is sparkly.
It is, and it's super thick.
Once again, this is for an actual book, but this is not a book.
No.
So we have to wait to use this for some other event. And we have this.
Oh, a sticker. Frugal Wizard stick it. Frugal Wizard stick it.
I'm going to call this.
Twice.
These are now called stick it.
Sticker sticker. Meet
Stickets.
Mervin. He's a wizard. No, he's not for sale. And he's so cute. Why can't we get 2 of those? Now we're going to fight over the sticker.
Mervin was not actually in...
He's in the book. He's that story that's told around the edges. This is his story. He's this guy that shows up in here. See, he's right there.
I feel like they just made a mascot for the book. I'm a little iffy on the Mervin thing. Anyway.
He's right here. And he's the apprentice to the main wizard.
But he's not in...
He's not in the story itself. No.
So they made a mascot for the theme.
Yeah, but there's 2 stories told in here. Anyways, you didn't read his story.
No. Because it feels like they made a mascot for the thing. Anyway, okay, next.
And the last one, the Cosmere character pin.
Yay.
Fresh from a prison break, this pin is ready to slay some evil with its breathtaking cuteness. Vasher and Nightblood, friends forever.
Look at that.
That's there's Nightblood.
Okay.
Let's slay some evil.
I don't know how close I can get or not get and let you see through the packaging. I don't know how good this lighting is or isn't, but there you go. Vasher.
And Vasher is another world hopper like Hoyd.
World hopper.
Yep.
Was he originally in Warbreaker or did he come from somewhere else?
I believe he was originally in Warbreaker.
So he's from Warbreaker world, and which world is that?
I forgot.
Yeah, we forgot. Oh man.
Are we true Brandon Sanderson fans?
I know. Somebody out there just judged us, and you were right, sir or man.
It's true. You keep judging us.
Yep. We failed right there at our Cosmere lore.
Oh, we're terrible. No, it's all good. That's. I don't.
See, I don't know.
I don't remember.
We
I know
literally...
Scadrial and Roshar and Taldane.
We literally have a diagram of his fake planets.
We do. We
I'll
have
have to go look at the diagram.
the original prints. I won them at the Oathbringer. I won those at the Oathbringer release party.
You did.
Yeah.
Yeah, in our special meet and greet
And
with Brandon.
we've kept them in the box.
That's true. We haven't put them up.
We've never put them up.
Well, now we got so much swag coming out of our ears. We should find somewhere to put up the diagrams of the
We
fake
do
planets.
have so much. Look, I have a spot for it right here.
Excellent.
There we go.
Okay. Well, this is 13 minutes. This is longer than most of our videos.
It is longer.
Because there's no editing to take out all of our chit chat.
That's true. Hopefully you enjoyed our chit chat.
Anything
And
else?
We are all up to date. So we have received every box that we should have gotten. We are all up to date. We've gotten them all. The June box is set to be delayed a little bit because they're waiting on one more item.
Do we know the topic or the subject of the June box?
No.
Apparently
I don't
not.
remember.
Okay, well, it'll be a surprise. That's the whole point. So, cool.
Yep.
Well, hey, that was fun.
Yeah.
And I hope you enjoyed watching because probably I'm talking to myself when I enjoy watching this in the future.
Mervin.
I'll appreciate it. Not Mervin.
He deserves a place.
At least the Doom Slugs were in the book.
Yes, they were.
This is a random mascot. I don't know. If he writes a story for Mervin, like a real story, then I will.
Then he can have a place.
Then I will buy in.
Okay.
Until then, sorry, that's kind of a marketing move. I call foul just a little bit, the size of that sticker or stick it. Foul the size of a stick it. Okay, we're good.